Hi, my name's Yvonne and I'm a UK Stampin' Up demonstrator, and what I'm going to show you today is my second part of my One Sheet Wonder video. Now in the first part I explained to you how to cut your paper, and this is the diagram. So you've got one cut against 12 by 12 at 5.5 inches, a second cut at 1.25 inches, and then the remainder is 5.25, and then you'll cut it up as per this template. I'm just going to move it around so you can see it as clearly as possible. Oops. And you can see what I've actually done. So in the first video I showed you how to cut this up and put it on your cards. Now this video I'm just showing you what I've actually done with all those pieces that I cut and how I created the cards. So the stamp sets I've used is the Sailing Home stamp set. I've also used me Label Me Bold, Perennial Birthday, and Well Said. So the Sailing Home is part of the Come Sail Away suite, which is on page 145 of the annual catalogue. Now, as part of this suite, if you buy the complete suite, you'll get the papers, you'll get your stamp set, you'll get an embossing folder. There are some dies which I will show you, which I have used on some of these cards, but not all of them, because I didn't want to use too many intricate dies. So these are the dies that go with this stamp set, but you can just purchase the stamp set on its own. There's also little trinkets that you can have, and I'll just check. Apologies for my catalogue being a little bit horrible, it's just I got it water damage. So this is the actual page. Oops. And there are the examples on the page of the cards that you can actually make. So the suite, you get the stamp set, the sailing dies as I mentioned, the High Seas 3D embossing folder, the Sail Away With Me Designer Series paper, we have the Memories and More pack, we have Baker's Twine, which I have here, and the Sail Away trinkets. So if you want to purchase the complete suite, it's £88.25. If you just want to purchase the stamp set and the dies, then it's £46.75. So if you want the whole thing, then you're better off buying it in the suite at £88.25. As I say, you can buy the actual stamp set separately altogether. It's entirely up to you. Right. And the colours I've used for this particular project is Night of Navy, Basic Grey, and one of the papers from the Come Sail Away suite. So this is my first card. I've used some Baker's Twine just to put a little a ribbon effect at the back of my stamped image or stamped sentiment. I've used this particular punch. I can't remember what it's called now, but I've used that particular punch with this. As I say, it's all coordinating with Night of Navy and the grey, and then the two stamps are from Sailing Home. What's that one? Oops. The next one Now unfortunately I made a pig's ear of the actual card here. I positioned it in the wrong place, then I ripped it. So but here again I've used a little rope stamp which was done in basic grey, and the thanks is from the Sailing Home stamp set, and just a really nice thank you card. When I was producing these cards, I decided to do some in Whisper White and some in Night of Navy as the base. So this one here, I've just put the 2 panels on the card and layered with Night of Navy, and then I've just stamped Happy Birthday in the middle, and that's using the perennial birthday stamp. This one here, I've used the rope from the Sailing Home stamp set, and also the sentiment, and just punched it out with a circle punch. This one I've used a perennial birthday sentiment with a tag punch, and then here I've got Happy Father's Day. Now the happy has come from the Label Me Bold, so I've cut from the Happy Birthday, and then the Father's Day has come from Well Said. Now if I was doing possibly more feminine cards, I probably wouldn't have used quite so many stamp sets, but I wanted to give you an idea of what stamp sets you can use with this particular idea. So you're not just restricted to one stamp set, you can use as many as you want. So here's just a simple Happy Birthday with a bow made with the baker's twine. This one here, I have stamped the lovely lighthouse. That's such detail on there. It's absolutely a beautiful stamp, and I've done some birds, and I think maybe some of them might be upside down, and then just put a sentiment at the bottom, and that's coming from the perennial birthday set. So as I say, I've been mixing and matching the various stamp sets that I've got. Here again we have the lighthouse, and this one's a Father's Day card, and I've just wrapped some twine, baker's twine, around the back of the card. Now this particular card, it's not actually on a proper card base, because when I actually did it, and I haven't seen the video to prove it, I put it on upside down. So mistakes do happen, but hey ho, I will mount this on another card as required. This one here, we've got For You, and the stamp of a sailboat. Just a simple card. Now this one here, I've actually die cut the anchor out. I've stamped it and I've die cut it, and then put the sentiment just on some Whisper White with a background of the Night of Navy. But that's, as you can see, that's fluid, and I've stamped it on both sides just in case it flips over. This one here, I've used the rope die from the Come Sail Away suite, and the Happy Birthday from the perennial birthday. This one, I've just put a congratulations on it. As I say, these cards are a mixture of birthday, giving thanks, Happy Father's Day and Happy Birthday. And I think it's a really good idea to have a collection of these in your stash, especially for male birthdays, because it's just quick to grab one rather than having to think about what to do, and you're pre-prepared basically. So this one's just a congratulations on there. Here again we've got a Happy Father's Day, because Father's Day will be coming up in June. I don't quite know what date, but it will be coming up. Unfortunately my calendar, I'll just show it you, is actually a German calendar. This was made by a lovely lady of one of our poodlers, and I've got it on my desk just to so I've got an actual calendar that I can see. The lady's name is Dagmar, who's made that. So I've got that on my desk. And this final card, I've used the compass, I'll just show it you, from the stamp set, which is there. And there's actually a compass needle in the die cuts, and I've used a split pin, so it's made it so you can turn it round. And there you go. So they are my cards, all to do with my one sheet wonder. And if I'll lay them all out. As you can see, there's definitely a mixture of the white and the Night of Navy. I just wanted to keep this set really simple with not too many colours on. And there we go. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards just from one piece of 12 by 12 paper. Now my next project I'm going to do exactly the same, but I'm going to be using the new paper that is available now called Ornate Garden. Now I've already cut these ones already, and I just put one of the colours that it may coordinate with and just trying it out. So this is Early Espresso colour, and it looks absolutely lovely with these papers. Now this particular paper I can use the other side if I want to, which I may do. So they're already cut for me to start to put together for my next project. And I've actually done 2 of the papers from this particular DSP. So here is the other paper that I'm doing, and these are the colours that I'll probably be using, which is Old Olive and Mint Macaron. And we can use the other side as well, depending on how I feel about it. I may use that. So we've got both options to actually make the cards. So that's all prepped and ready for when I want to do those ones. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is probably my first one sheet wonder that I've done. I have done one in the past for myself, but I never actually completed it. So it was nice to actually complete the cards so I could show them to you. All the information will be listed down below of all the stamp sets that I've used, and a link to my shop as well. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. I'm hoping to get 50 subscribers by the end of June, so fingers crossed I'll be able to reach it. Thank you very much, and bye bye.